Yeah, Preston. Why are you annoyed?
I'm just watching. I don't want to get Sunday off. I know this is for everybody.
It's true. What's up, Toby?
Am I doing this one too?
Yeah, do the 3 hobby and then the jumbo at the end. That was 3 hobby. That's
three
jumbo.
Hobby, jumbo. So, sorry.
Do 3 hobby and then jumbo at the end.
And crisscrossing or just that?
Did I already say hi, Toby? If I didn't, hello. If I did, there it is again. Yeah, we almost didn't make that one. That would have been sucky. Don't know what to say about that. Rookies. Tyler Gentry. But I guess I shouldn't be too worried. I guess upset, whatever. We sold 3 breaks yesterday. 1 more today is squeeze asking a lot. Was in the others, but finally getting good. I'm glad you get to watch, Chris. Some nice things today. I'm happy. Burns. Gunner. I understand. You know, this is not a perfect thing. Sometimes you make adjustments that you need to make. And unfortunately, George jumped in there at the last second. Made it good. Well, what are you going to do? Yes, I could complain, but why? What?
Comment doesn't have anything. The second comment has number 2 and a crown. The first, the next one has number 1 and a crown.
Yeah, I don't have any idea. Oh, is that you, Chris? That was awesome. Good for you. They don't pick the Braves too often, so you nailed them. Theoretical $20 of Aaron Judge. James Wood, very nice. Pete Crow Armstrong, very nice. Kettle Mark, a Giant. We can just move those over and then open that last. I'm kind of curious to see if we actually want to do more. This one was slow. Ooh, look at something new. Brandon Lockridge. Brandon Lockridge. Alan said, I'll take the Braves luck this time. Okay. Kyle Schwarber. Not numbered. It's kind of cool. Power play. Kobe Mayonnaise. Kobe Mayo. I like it so far. What do you guys think? Anybody think anything about it? I think our breaks have been pretty good. They haven't been spectacular, but most often you don't get spectacular. Pedro. Tyler. I mean, I would take Spectacular all the time. Brakes would be a lot more expensive. Chris would have on a bandana and a half shirt, be on camera. Yeah, that Jacob Wilson was awesome. Josh Bell. What's up, George? Acuna. So we got invited by Topps to go. There's a next week on Wednesday. There's a soccer match, EPL thing at Chicago Stadium, and we got invited by Topps, and they sent the tickets today for it. And that. Hold on, guys. And they sent some pretty doggone good tickets. Pretty doggone good tickets. I am pleasantly surprised. I sent him a big thank you email. Nice one to give us. Field level seats. You know, big deal. Kindness. Angel Martinez, or if you're all fancy, Martinez. Brooks Lee. Tatis, Fortunes, Paul Cole. I think the team they're doing the best so far in the breaks are the Yankees. I think there are some really beautiful. Hold on. That's my son. Hello? Yes. No, but remind me and I'll ask tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Kids. Shunk. Yeah, there's some nice stuff in here. I have no complaints. Schwellenbach. Brenton Doyle. We'll break some blasters as well. See what the blasters are all about. A few more of these, and then we'll move on. If we stopped right now, I'd be okay. I think it's we got through this ends a full case of hobby and a full case of jumbo. DJ Hertz. Volpe. Bobby. I like Bobby. Yamamoto. Luis Robert. Joey Bart. Sagasi. Isaac Collins. Reese Hines. Abba. Michael King. How was the first break? Need to catch up. It was good. We hit a what's his butt out of 250? Jacob Wilson out of 250 in the first break. That was nice. Kim. Brian Reynolds. Hayden Birdsong. Nacho. Patty. It's just a prism. And what is this? Out of 50. Power players. De La Cruz. Jim Riley. Jacob Wilson. Tatis. Tanner Gordon out of 250. Colorado Rockies. $15. Get you paid off. Okay. $15. Holla. Something like that. Why did I put Schwarber over there? Ooh, there's a variation. That is definitely a 50. 60, whatever the hell that number is. I can't see it. There you go. That probably goes a long. What? Is that your house, George? Somebody shot? I hope it wasn't into your house. North County, just random shooting in North County? Ah, jeez. So you scuffled with your neighbors and they shot in your house? Is that what you're saying? Oh, look at this. True orange. Levi Jordan. 18 out of 25. No idea. But where's Scott Hockford at? Levi, that's a true orange. That's worth some money right there. That's what we're telling the police that it went down when you were at work. Got it. Understood. If they come to see me, that's what I'll tell them. $20. Shohei Ohtani. No. It all went down when George was at work. Gunnar Henderson. This is a variation too. Image variation. Yes, time to move St. Charles County. 100%. Matter of fact, George was at the shop when it happened. George was at the shop when it happened. I remember. I said, George, we do at the shop in the middle of the day. He said, I just want to come and hang out. And he hung out. He was here hanging out. We watched some TV, talked a little baseball. He left about 3:30. That's the official line. George left about 3:30. And George shot out his neighbors today, but we're telling the police he was here, just FYI.
Okay.
Grant McCrae.
Bean will vouch for you too.
Yes, Bean will vouch for you. Bean will definitely say that you were here. Yippets. Justin Henry Malloy.
You live in a bad neighborhood? Yeah, nobody would second guess her.
Where do you live, George? Is it Florissant? Two rookies. Is there a good side and a bad side of Florissant? Or is it just all kind of rough? Ben Rice. Dylan Cruz. Refractor.
The real question is, how close are you to
Ooh.
Old Town Donuts?
That's terrible looking. Look at that. Look at that thing. I mean, seriously. Look how far that is miscut. That's terrible. Oh, is this a second auto? Did we hit an orange? Am I wrong? Gold. Fraser Ellard. Fraser Ellard out of 50. I think this is a second auto. Did we get the orange in this one? Let's go back and look. That's pretty awesome. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got an extra auto. So in our last box, we got a gold auto, an orange auto, a variation, and a really miscut Dylan Cruz. That's a pretty awesome box. We take that box every day of the week. Do you have to go? Yeah, take her to the doctor. Salvador the cheater. Not you. Look at that thing.
Yes, there's quite a few of that in the
Look at that. That's the way it's supposed to look. Do you live near Old Town Donuts, George? Jacob Wilson. We took my son's girlfriend home. Ooh, Mike Trout. To her mother's house. And she lives in Florissant. And on the way, we stopped out by Old Town Donuts. It was a little scary at night there. It was late. Lukai. Growing up, we never noticed how we lived in the ghetto, but I notice now. Another theoretical 20 bucks. Look at that. Jacob Wilson refractor. Nice. Yeah, the refractors seem to be the ones. Yes, that is 100% accurate. They seem to be miscut. Not all of them, but you know, look at these. These are all. These are. Dylan Cruz. Dylan Amador. Numbered. Looks like it should be numbered. Connor Norby. Look at that. Another Schwellenbach. There you go, Alan. Schwellenbach. It's not a 1 of 1, but you know, $4.99. That's your Schwellenbach. James Wood. Jackson Holiday. Dangler. Oof, the Giants kicked the crap out of the Braves today. Holy cow. Out of 199. Now, yesterday, too, what's his butt hit 2 home runs today. And Cruz. Rafael Devers, 2 home runs. Yeah, look at that. And I think Verlander won a game. Might be his first game of the year. I don't know for sure. I have to go look. Oh, did you go last night? I'm sorry. 9-0 last night, huh? Doesn't mean much. Giants aren't playing great. Braves aren't playing great. Together, they're not playing great. What can you do? Trade deadline this year will be interesting. There you go. Ah, this one's missing some stuff. Is it always missing all that? I don't know that it's always missing all that. Well, maybe I just didn't pay attention. At the moment. Gunner. Devers. I would be not unhappy if the Giants actually did trade for Adley Rutschman. I would be not unhappy. They definitely need to upgrade catcher. Zebby for the Twins. I think that's Raymond. Raymundo. I think that it's gotten. I thought that maybe there would be a team or two that have really set themselves apart. There's not. American League or National League. I don't think there's a runaway anything. You know, the team that's playing the best baseball, I think, right now is Milwaukee, right? So I don't know what to think. I mean, I don't like making predictions until after the trade deadline, but Cunha. Will Wagner out of 199. I'm not sure who the best teams are. Los Santos. This is going to be an interesting trade deadline. Who is that? Gold. Ooh, come on, be an auto. Gold Wave. Is it an auto? It is. There you go. Drake Baldwin. Is he any good? Drake Baldwin. Gold Wave. 36 out of 50. Is that good? Is it? Excellent. Glad we hit it for you. Cigar. That's what I like. When people get the card they were searching for. Caden Dana. That's our first auto. Is this a purple one coming up? Is it a purple? It's probably the same guy. Same guy. JT Ginn. Doggone it. So close. JT Ginn, though, he's not bad, right? He's not a bad pitcher. At a $2.99 for Oakland. And this is Jumbo. This is Jumbo coughing these things out. That's usually not Jumbo's thing. Usually Jumbo is a bunch of base autos. Going Cruz. Isn't that interesting? Anyone know anything about the A's? To know? I thought for some reason I recall seeing something about JT Ginn being a Cunha. Future Giants, Pete Alonso and O'Neal Cruz. That's what I heard. My sources tell me. Shane McClanahan. The Shohei. Tyler SodaStream. Ooh, that's a nice one. Jackson. Put him in there. Josie Altuve. Shea. Alda Gary, huh? I think we have one more auto. What's going on, Nat? Oh, that's a nice one. There you go, George. See what happens? You come in. That's a good hold. That's a good hold. You come in, you grab the team. There you go. Aaron Judge, Lou Kai, Adele Amador. Not bad. Not bad at all. Jackson out of 499. McClanahan, 250. JT Jen, auto out of 299. So we got some good color and numbers and stuff. Greg Baldwin out of 50. That's nice. Will Wagner out of 199. Zebby, auto. Kokanowitz, something, I don't know. Negative. Navarez out of 199. Schwellenbach out of 499. That's nice too. Jacob Wilson, refractor. Mike Trout, whatever that thing's called. Look at that. So we got 2 gold and an orange. I mean, that's a pretty strong finish. Dylan Cruz, refractor. Variation for Gunnar Henderson. /25 for Levi Jordan. Jacob Wilson, variation. That's a good one. And look at that. Tanner Gordon out of 250. Geez Louise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. De La Cruz out of 50. Brenton Doyle out of 150. Look at that. Angel Martinez, auto number 9. We got 10 autos. We got an extra auto. Josh Bell out of 150. And Brandon Lockridge, extra auto, San Diego. Blake. Oh, wait. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 2 extra autos. Tyler Gentry. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dude, 2 extra autos. 2 extra autos. We'll take 2 extra autos every single time. All right, guys. Are we feeling frisky about breaking more? I don't know. We had 2 teams. We got stuck on 2 teams. George had to come in and save us. We should never have to have a save. We should always be just like, so that quick. But what are you going to do? All right, going to take some pictures. Going to call it a night. We'll see what's going on with tomorrow. We have our show this weekend, so we're going to have break us, interrupt us anyway. But then we'll figure the rest of it out. You guys have a great night. I'm going to take some pictures.